Most people think ice cream brands compete on flavor. They don't. One built a billion-dollar empire using a fake European identity. Another created such loyal customers that entire grocery stores were emptied when it disappeared. And one turned oversized chunks of cookie dough into one of the most recognizable food brands on earth. By the end of this video, you'll understand how the world's biggest ice cream brands became household names and why they all took completely different paths to get there. Long before premium ice cream became trendy, Breyers was already selling it. The company began in Philadelphia in 1866, when William Breyer started making ice cream by hand using simple ingredients: milk, cream, sugar, vanilla. That simplicity became the brand's identity. For decades, Breyers marketed itself as the honest alternative to artificial ingredients and complicated recipes. And it worked. But as competitors started introducing cookies, candies, and extravagant flavors, Breyers stayed relatively traditional. That helped build trust. But it also opened the door for brands willing to take bigger risks. In much of America, Blue Bell is just another ice cream brand. In Texas, it's something closer to a religion. Founded in 1907, Blue Bell spent decades focusing on regional loyalty rather than national expansion. That decision created something unusual. Customers didn't just like Blue Bell, they identified with it. Then in 2015, a listeria outbreak linked to Blue Bell products killed 3 people, triggering the company's first recall in 108 years of operation and the largest criminal food safety penalty in American history. Products disappeared from shelves overnight, and something unexpected happened. People panicked. Some customers reportedly drove hundreds of miles to buy remaining tubs before they disappeared. In Brenham, Texas, residents held prayer vigils in the town square. Senator Ted Cruz posed for a photo with a sign reading, "God bless Blue Bell." Most brands have customers. Blue Bell built a fan base. But another company figured out that offering more choices could be even more powerful. The number 31 became one of the most successful marketing ideas in food history. One flavor for every day of the month. Today, that sounds normal. In the 1950s, it was revolutionary. Most ice cream shops offered only a handful of flavors. Baskin-Robbins turned variety into its entire business model. Customers weren't choosing between brands. They were choosing between dozens of flavors, new recipes, limited editions, regional specialties. The experience became less about ice cream itself and more about possibility. But while Baskin-Robbins focused on quantity, another brand focused entirely on texture. Talenti didn't market itself as ice cream. It marketed itself as gelato. That distinction mattered. Traditional gelato contains less air than American ice cream. The result is denser, smoother, more intense. Talenti packaged that experience inside clear plastic jars that quickly became iconic. Many customers reused the containers long after finishing the product. But the real genius was timing. As consumers became more interested in premium foods, Talenti positioned itself as an affordable luxury. Not everyday ice cream, not ultra-premium, something in between. And that middle ground proved extremely profitable. But one company found success by making ice cream softer rather than denser. Most people think Dairy Queen is a burger chain. Historically, the ice cream came first. Its soft-serve formula changed everything. Unlike traditional hard ice cream, soft serve could be dispensed instantly. Faster service, lower costs, a completely different texture. The famous upside-down blizzard demonstration eventually became one of the most recognizable food marketing tricks in America, because it proved something visually. The ice cream was thick enough not to fall. Simple, memorable, brilliant. But eventually, customers wanted more than convenience. They wanted customization. And one company built an empire around exactly that idea. Cold Stone transformed ice cream into entertainment. Instead of scooping pre-made flavors, employees mixed everything directly in front of customers on a frozen marble slab. The process became part of the product. People watched brownies, candies, cookies, and sauces being folded into fresh ice cream. Every order felt personalized. The concept exploded during the early 2000s. Customers weren't just buying dessert, they were buying an experience. But another frozen dessert brand had an advantage nobody else could match. One of the most famous cookies in human history. Magnum wasn't created for children. That was the point. When Magnum launched in 1989, most frozen treats were marketed toward kids. Magnum targeted adults. The thick chocolate shell became its defining feature. Crack through the chocolate. Reach the creamy center. Repeat. The experience felt premium compared to traditional ice cream bars. Luxury. Sophistication. Indulgence. Magnum wasn't selling ice cream. It was selling a small moment of luxury. And speaking of luxury, the next brand may have pulled off the greatest marketing trick in ice cream history. Häagen-Dazs sounds Scandinavian. It isn't. The company was founded in the Bronx, New York, in 1960 by Reuben Mattis, a Polish Jewish immigrant who had been selling ice cream on the streets of New York since childhood. The name was completely invented. Reuben wanted it to sound Danish, specifically to honor Denmark for its role in helping Jewish refugees escape Nazi-occupied Europe during World War II. The umlaut over the A doesn't even exist in the Danish alphabet. But consumers immediately perceived Häagen-Dazs as more premium. And Reuben reinforced that image through richer recipes, higher butterfat content, and minimal overrun. The air whipped into ice cream during production. The result felt heavier, denser, more luxurious. What began as a deliberate act of tribute and clever branding became one of the most successful premium food brands in history. But another company discovered something even more powerful than luxury: personality. Ben & Jerry's became famous for doing something many premium brands avoided: making ice cream messy, huge cookie chunks, massive brownie pieces, entire rivers of caramel. The reason traces back to co-founder Ben Cohen. He has anosmia, a complete loss of smell, and almost no sense of taste. Not reduced, gone. To compensate, he became obsessed with texture. That limitation accidentally shaped the entire company. Suddenly, customers weren't just tasting ice cream. They were chewing through it. The brand's quirky flavor names only strengthened its identity. Chunky Monkey, Half-Baked, Fish Food. Every product felt memorable before the lid was even opened. And one final brand may be the most surprising success story of all. Costco wasn't supposed to become an ice cream powerhouse. Kirkland's Signature began as a private label, a store brand. Traditionally, store brands existed to save money, not compete with premium products. But Costco approached the problem differently. Instead of creating cheap alternatives, it focused on creating products that could rival national brands. Many consumers now rank Kirkland's premium vanilla ice cream alongside products costing significantly more. And here's where things get interesting. Many shoppers never realize that private label products are often produced by some of the same manufacturers supplying major national brands. Which means one of the biggest ice cream success stories in America isn't built on celebrity founders. Not on luxury branding, not on colorful mascots. It's built on a warehouse membership card.